fun.
Hey,
Action.
welcome back to everyone for another episode of, what do we call ourselves again? It's the Liger, the Tiefling, and the Armoire.
Oh, that's the
That's not what the
session
group.
part we're in. We're not called that for a group.
That's the story arc.
Oh, right, but we're in episode 2 of it, and or session 17. It's part of Inoculant Gaming.
Do we even have a group name yet?
I don't think we actually do have a group name yet.
No, I thought we did.
Son.
I don't remember what it is. I think it might be written down somewhere.
I don't actually think we've come up with a group name. I
don't
keep
think
notes and I don't have any.
Yeah, I don't remember any. If I don't remember it, then no one else probably does either.
Well, I don't know.
But do we want to recap of what happened last time?
Well,
I mean, that'd be helpful for me, because I don't remember.
we definitely went into the Armoire and came out into a world
We
called
were at-
Narnia.
Oh, alligator!
Beaver.
Yes, we
Yes,
started
we were at-
moving through the land. We went and
We
saw the
hid
beavers
from
at
the
Beaver's
planned
Dam.
battle with minor illusions, and then
Yes.
we decided to pick a fight with alligators, who
Yes.
kept trying to pull me off of a tree.
They were sentient-ish, and they had arms and legs, but they were reptilian in nature. So.
And my wild
Alligator
magic
people.
had all good effects for the first time.
Well, yes.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say good. They were like not harmful to us.
Right. So, anyway, I still don't have my clothes on. I mean, I have my underwear and stuff on, but
And you look so
we're gonna go swimming. But
Oh,
we
right.
need to take a rest
I
first.
got all my spell slots back.
You randomly got all your spell slots back.
Oh.
Yeah. All the spell slots.
So I believe we last left it with Corvus cooking us a meal, and
Of the alligator
said I
people.
was going of the alligator people, and I
We were-
said I was going to play some Pai Show. May
say,
we
yeah,
call
we-
that a short rest?
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be a short rest.
Can we cook and also short rest at the same time?
Yeah.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take a short rest. I'm actually going to roll hit die, I think.
I'm
Good.
at full health, so I don't need to.
No, I'm good.
Only thing I'm down
Did we
is
decide
my-
whether or not the alligator people were intelligent?
Oh, whoops.
No, they were not.
Oh, I need to manually do my hit die. Never mind. I'm like, why is D&D Beyond not doing my hit die? It doesn't.
So real quick, just as a do you remember Keith? What spot they were at? You guys are outside of what's considered the frozen lake, right?
Where's the?
It is not currently frozen. It's springtime.
Right. It's not frozen now. It was at the time in
Yeah,
which this
it-
map was drawn.
Casey, is
I'm
your
at
map
full hit
up?
points.
What?
Is your map on?
I have my map, yeah.
I have to find it.
No, the battle map's
I'm
not
at
on.
streaming.
Oh, the battle map's not on right now. No.
We don't
Okay,
need it
just
right now.
checking.
Okay, so,
Where did you
friends,
put it?
Messages.
I believe while we rest here, we can speak about this. When I was swimming under the water, I saw a cave opening, and those alligator lizard creatures came out, and they attacked me. I think possibly the cave is now empty, and maybe they have treasure in there. We can go investigate. Who can hold their breath and help me?
Oh, sure.
I can. The question is, why would a
You have
intelligent
mariner's armor.
animal keep? Why would an unintelligent animal keep treasure?
Oh, come
don't know
on,
that they're
Corvus.
not.
Let's live a little.
I do not
Exploring
know.
a cave.
Yeah, I mean it's an underwater cave.
It have arms and legs. How unintelligent is it?
No, again, I'm fine going down there. It's just I've got doubts as to what we'll find.
Are you scared of the dark? I can make you glow.
I'm all right,
Here,
but
come here. Give me a hug. I'm gonna. Push you.
okay. I won't even try and resist.
All right, your shirt's glowing.
Your mariner's armor is now lit mariner's armor.
All
As
right,
the hip kids call it.
let's
Yes.
do it.
Now,
Wow.
we've determined my spellbook being magical is also water resistant. I will be taking my spellbook down with me. But
Alright.
otherwise, leaving my backpack on the shore. Oh, I'm going to put my studded leather armor on too, so I'll be wearing that, because that can get wet. It's leather.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, relatively.
Yeah, I will keep rations out.
I'm going to be wearing
I was
my
gonna say,
leather armor, but
I'll leave
without
like
my
a bag
robes.
of my extra random stuff. I'm gonna wear my cloak. It's water resistant. It's magical.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the cloak will also drag you and slow you in the water. In theory, not in D&D rules.
It's magical.
Alright, so how many people are going for the underwater adventure?
All of us.
Yeah,
I
Alright.
believe I only wanted one or two to come with, but I mean, okay.
we're all going.
All y'all constitutions are pretty good.
And you
I think-
can not
I-
have to breathe.
I don't need to breathe.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Andy can swim at full speed.
Yep.
Andy
You
can
can do
swing
what?
hammers underwater and hit with them.
Is there disadvantages to fighting underwater?
No, when he has a swim speed.
Yes.
But otherwise,
You and I
yes.
will.
I don't
yeah.
actually
we
know the water rules.
Unless you have a swim speed, you and I will have disadvantage to fighting.
you do know that fire is not really very effective in water, and you do know that swinging things underwater is difficult. So you
think-
kind of want to poke and stab with things.
I thought fire bolt in particular was magical, so it didn't matter.
Its fire damage is still halved.
Yeah, its fire damage as a whole is halved.
Magical
And
fire and regular fire
lightning
damage.
I
is
think,
the same.
gets a bonus, though, doesn't it?
No.
Ooh.
Not technically,
sure?
but I think we homebrewed it a little bit last time.
Oh,
I
well,
got
can do
zapped in the
lightning.
water even though I wasn't directly hit by the
If I
lightning.
do lightning stuff,
You're going to kill us.
Because that wouldn't make sense.
According to rules, you would not.
Okay.
But we kind of have been homebrewing it that you could get zapped if you use lightning underwater.
There may be a role for it, as is tradition.
Alright, so at this point you've gathered all the stuff to prepare to go on your underwater excursion. You've all had the short rest.
Yeah. Don't you know?
So who's going in first?
I'll go in first.
I
Who's
will
glowing.
mold earth and dig a quick hole in the ground, put my possessions I'm not bringing with me, and then fill it in.
Alright,
You do
you're
that
going to
for
fill
all
it in.
of our
Are you
stuff?
going to mark it in any way?
No,
yes.
just pick a
I can
landmark.
also use mold earth to imprint a Z.
I would
Like
say
Zorro.
I would say just pick a landmark and put next to, because you don't know if any bandits are out.
Look, it says Z
And
for
if
the
they-
virus.
But if they see a Z on the ground, they might think, "Oh, what is this?"
Why is
But-
Z though? Isn't treasure supposed to be with an X?
Exactly. I do not want them digging for my treasure. That
Alright.
makes sense, right? I don't mark it for them.
You
You
don't
can
mark
do
it at
you.
all.
But I can't exactly dig a hole for our horses, though, so we'll just tie them off on a tree.
Well, Philip will protect them.
I have an important question.
Oh, Philip's gonna stay. Yeah, he can
Yeah.
help.
So
Okay.
Philip can,
Shapewater says
Philip is
I can
intelligent.
move or otherwise change the flow of water as I direct, up to 5 feet in any direction. It doesn't have enough force to cause damage. However, can I create like a current where I'm swimming to make myself slightly faster?
If you use your action for that every turn, you'll move yourself 5 feet. Or you could use your action to dash and move an additional 10 or 15 feet. For you, 15.
Yep.
I believe your action would be better spent dashing, but technically, according to the rules, I think that could benefit you.
Yeah.
I just meant as like we're swimming. Like And
I mean, that's a dungeon
Or-
master call. I'm just pointing out. You can dash. I don't know why you would do that instead.
Yeah, you could make it to where it forces them behind them to move. To
I can
basically
do that
move
with my
everyone
mind
5
without
feet.
shape water. Okay. I was just trying to see if I could use this in some way. Oh, I can make water clear so I can see through it. There we go.
If it's murky, yeah.
Yeah, that could be helpful.
That's very
That
useful.
that can be very helpful. But I could see very clearly under it for a good ways. I described the whole entrance to you and everything, and that was, I don't know, 60, 80 feet away from me, Casey said.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
All right, so we had Corvus jumping in first.
Oh, I would lead the way because I saw the cave first. I am going to show them what I saw.
Well, you're gonna have to pass him up because he's swimming.
Oh,
That's fine. He can go
you're-
ahead
he's-
of me, I guess. He
you're
knows where he's
faster.
going.
Well, you're in the water, so you can't talk.
Well, in the water, I can point.
Okay. All right, we're swimming.
Okay, and
You can go faster than me once I tell you which direction the cave is.
Oh, that's true. He's the only one with a swim
Ah,
speed.
stop it.
Why do you have a swim speed?
Mariner's
Mariner's
Armor.
Mariner's
Armor.
armor.
Random roll in Gondor, or actually, no, that was in Rohan.
Yeah. So
Oh.
for you, jumping in the water is like, why is everyone so slow? Like, come on. Have you not got your sea legs yet? Is what I would imagine Corvus would be thinking.
Yep, except I can't say anything.
Right, we can't talk.
Um,
Blah, blah, blah. I can do
So-
that because I have air.
So go ahead and Mariner's armor wouldn't have to make a swim check, but everyone else would have to make a swim check
Athletics.
For what?
for swimming into this hole.
To see if we make it down
Is
there?
it a difficult swim?
I mean,
I mean,
am
that's fine.
thinking
You can
3.5
do
right
checks.
now?
You can do checks for
Even
swimming.
be
You can do checks for
acrobatics?
swimming, and it would be athletics.
Athletic?
Swimming and climbing are both
Oh,
athletics.
I hit the wrong one. I misread.
Yeah, I rolled a 21.
I rolled a
3.
natural 1, -1.
Oh, even worse. So,
I have a 0.
so Zephyrus, you try to swim, but you don't understand how the water works right now. So you
Oh, yeah, it's-
you sink all the way to the bottom.
I'm just
And then
walking
Corvus
on the
drags you.
seafloor now.
You're just walking on the seafloor now.
Like my movement speed is now 5, I think.
Corvus will just pick him up and grab him. Too long.
I mean, my roll wasn't much better.
Yeah, for your being a 3, I would say you don't sink to the bottom, but you kind of sink halfway, and you're just like barely
Swimming in a
moving at
circle.
all. Like it is. You're
He's
trying
just
to
swimming in a
doggy
circle.
paddle.
Yeah.
You're trying to
And Corvus
swim.
is long gone, and he doesn't even know that we're not with him. He turns around and he's like, "What the heck?"
I'm right behind them. I rolled a 21.
He can also still move twice your speed.
Yeah,
Really?
Thomas Monet is chugging along pretty good, and the other two are just, yeah, at the
I
bottom.
want to say smelling the
halfway.
flowers, but in this case, I think it's seaweed. Or whatever's in a lake, I guess. Lakes don't have seaweed.
Algae.
Yeah. Probably got my
Okay.
foot tangled in some of it, and I'm trying to free it.
I mean, it's funny since how much air can you hold your breath for your character, Elwin?
I have a constitution of +4, so whatever that is.
4
5
minutes.
minutes.
How much?
5.
5
minutes.
That's like the world record. Because this is D&D.
I am superhuman.
Also, you can
I can do
swim,
it.
which exerts energy. Holding it for 5 minutes doing that is...
Pretty
I'm
nuts.
awesome. That's what
It's
that means.
nuts. It is nuts. But otherwise, we couldn't do underwater things, so...
So,
Yep.
Corvus, as you're seeing into the tunnel, you see that it's pretty underwater for a while. Like, you just see a straight cone underwater or a tunnel underwater for as far as you can see at this point.
And your chest is lit.
Well, I will keep on going.
It is lit, bro.
So you're just leaving the other ones behind?
Well, I said I was trying to drag Zephyrus since he.
Oh, you got to
didn't
come
do
back and
very
get me.
well.
I think I got my foot stuck in some
He said he
land.
did that.
Oh, okay. So you swam back, you grabbed him.
I'm gonna pull my beard down. It got all up in my face.
Yeah, I'm just saying
How
with your
long is your
mariner's
beard?
armor, it's not too bad to try to grab both of them and still keep swimming.
How
Oh,
long
he has
is your
both
beard?
of us?
Yeah.
Probably 8 inches. 6 to 8.
Okay.
Let's see.
So it's all like up in your face.
There's a
About
dude at
3
this today
minutes.
with like
3 minutes go on, and it's still you're underwater.
Oh
Ooh.
gosh.
That's a problem.
Well, we
At
can't
that
turn around and
point,
go back.
Yeah, we would definitely turn around.
You turn around, because you've
Well-
probably dragged them at least 60 to 80 feet at this point.
80 feet
Yeah, but
in
we spent
3
a good
minutes.
chunk of time floundering too.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
But we have to make sure we have enough air to get back to the surface without drowning.
Right.
Right. Well, we can't communicate to each other, so I could be like,
Yeah, I was gonna say I was tapping his side and being like, pointing, like
All
So we
right.
would definitely turn around because we don't necessarily know for sure there's air in front of us, so we would definitely turn around.
John,
All right, so everyone turns
Just
around.
have the virus go through.
I'm gonna point down the corridor and I'm gonna continue swimming that way and investigate.
Okay.
All right, Nandy.
Let them get some air and then catch up with me because I'm sure they can. I'll go slowly, but I don't want to stop.
Okay.
We'll just go back to the surface and wait for you to come
I don't exactly need air.
So
to see how much further we'd have to go if we could have made it.
So the other three
Yeah.
end up swimming back, get refreshed on air.
What are rules of casting verbal component spells underwater in your world? Some DMs say it uses up some of your oxygen to do so, which I don't have any, but some
All right.
DMs say you can't do it at all.
Question: did we?
I just asked a question. Wait for an answer
Oh.
first.
I would say it uses up some of the air that you have in your lungs, even though you don't need it.
Right,
Like,
so this isn't a problem for me, but for them, they would have to consider that because that might reduce the time that they can swim.
What it means is you got limited spell casts.
right. It would mean that
Because
you.
eventually you will run out of oxygen.
I would
even
say it basically takes up one of your Constitution modifier scores.
Even me?
One for each
though
spell.
you still need air to speak to cast a spell, even though you don't need it to breathe. You still only have a limited supply of.
No,
air
I
for spell
produce my own air.
Yeah, he's fine. The
So
three
I
of us
am
would
bubbling
get-
out of my mouth. I'm breathing out.
The three of us get three spells to keep us at him. So we had like 2 minutes of air left to swim out and not drown.
Well, that
That's
would be
the way I read it.
that would be Casey's discretion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say for this case, it would take one of your Constitution modifiers per between sets of air
First spell.
per spell.
Makes sense.
Okay, everyone?
Yeah, it would be for everybody too.
I have 2 slots. I have the lowest constitution in the party.
Andy, what's yours? +3.
So,
Yes.
That means I can freely cast Shape Water and Minor Illusion.
Yep.
They
There
don't
you
do
go.
verbal.
Wait, we can do cantrips?
As long as it's not verbal.
Yeah, they don't have verbal.
Oh,
Components.
verbal
Verbal is the
component.
limiting factor here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good on that.
Yeah. I don't have any that aren't verbal.
I don't have any.
Oh wait, I don't think my Mage Hand needs components.
Booming Blade doesn't need verbal.
Let me look.
Okay, So
Gus does, but Gus also needs air.
Zephyrus. So you keep
Okay,
going.
I can
yeah,
do
I
divine
can
smite.
use
And that's
Mage
it.
Hand as well.
Zephyrus, you keep forging ahead.
Yes.
The people on the outside start to wonder.
Okay, so how far down is he from me?
I said I was going to go slowly, but I did want to make progress.
Is he less than 120 feet?
I would say he's right at the edge of 120.
I'm
Alright.
going to use one
using
of
method.
my...
Hold on,
Do you
using what?
I'm sending you a message.
Oh, message. That's verbal.
I'm
Right,
above
he's
the
still
water.
up above water.
We're above water.
Oh.
Yeah, we came back because we need to breathe. Remember that little detail?
Have you found anything yet?
And isn't the response just mental?
Yes.
He does have to whisper the response.
I have to whisper it,
is
I
it?
think.
Wait. Yeah, they can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
If I have to whisper, that's going to take one of my 2 slots, right?
Right.
He could hum. He could be like, mm-hmm.
Can I do that?
Sure, I would
Without
allow
using
that.
air? Okay. I'll be like,
Okay.
That's my 25-word response.
There's a whole bunch of mm-ms.
I don't have a limit. It's just
No,
says
just one.
a whisper.
I am going to use one of my slots as I go deeper into the cave to produce flame. And I'm going to hold on to it as I swim.
And that is a magical flame, right?
Yes. Duration of 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh boy. Well,
You'll have
he's
to
been going
recast
this whole
it in 10
time
minutes.
and hasn't found anything, so I don't know that we should follow him.
I would say after about 5 minutes of you continuing to walk, you end up starting to see kind of some light at the edge. And you approximate that the full distance of the tube is about 300.
I
Oh,
do see
gosh.
light at the end.
Yeah.
No way we could make it through.
Well, it's 300 feet, and it's 15 feet per 6 seconds.
Well, I mean, I guess.
You guys could do that in their 4 or 5 minutes or whatever it is you have.
I could do it.
Well, we could dash 30.
Oh, you wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, he could. Right, he could dash 30.
Yeah, you could dash 30 and he can dash 60. Whether that uses more air or not is not in the rules. But I'm going to go to the end, to the light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay. So you go to the end, and
You find a breast dragon.
which
I'm going to move slowly. Can they catch up to me? Or are they not coming at all?
We're not following.
they don't
Yeah.
they don't know how deep it is yet.
Okay.
But as you look up, you actually see what appears to be, it looks like a very old village. Like, it's very primitive, and, yeah, you see a bunch of buildings that look to be, like, made out of, like, clay and some moss and things, but it looks to be very old. So, like, it doesn't look like a whole lot of people are there currently, but it looks like at one point they were there.
And it's... The end of this cave comes out into an open area. It's now above ground, or
No,
this
it's still
is-
underground.
but it has its own air source.
It does have its own air source, yes.
Okay.
There are,
Um,
I would say there were, when this cavern was made, there is another exit.
there would have to be another exit, but I don't know if it goes straight up to the surface, or not. But it's now to the point where we're not under the water at all anymore, right?
Yeah, you
This
are.
goes way off into the forest, more or less. Underground.
Correct.
Yep.
Not underwater. Underground, though. Nobody is visible that I can see.
Correct.
Can't message anybody. But I
It's in your book.
Why can't you? Can't you use your book?
I don't think any of
can
us are in
use
this book.
I can use my book to message your master, your apprentice, or Davril.
Didn't
Was that my name
didn't
still on there,
Elwin
though?
sign it at some point?
I thought my
No,
name was still.
we had to erase his. He signed it just to say, "Hey, here, I'm going to do it. You can do it too," and I had to erase his name.
Oh, okay.
Why? What's your limit on people?
3. It's equal to the proficiency modifier. So right now we're +3. I'm gonna swim back and wonder why they didn't catch up with me, and tell them how far it is, and we'll gauge if they can hold their breath long enough.
Okay.
I mean, we can make it start taking a little bit of damage.
Take a little damage. What do you mean damage?
If you can't get back to the surface to breathe, you will start taking damage. You won't just die.
Dude, I'll just thunderstep you. I mean, if you're close, we can just go boom. We're there.
Okay. So
One is first.
Component.
All right.
so it takes
Yeah,
him
one.
about 30 minutes to get there and to come all the way back.
What? I thought it was 300 feet. I'm not moving that.
Okay, maybe not 30 minutes. We'll say 15.
Okay, but it's well beyond what anybody can hold their breath for.
Well, at your speed, yes. Because your speed, your swim check was low enough to where you're still walking on the bottom.
That swim check is still happening. Okay.
Right.
That makes sense.
So that's why
That's-
it takes me forever, but they can move faster than me, especially Mariner's armor.
Correct.
But you're
Okay.
hoping that next time they do better on their swim check. Otherwise, they could have problems.
That's why we
Okay.
had problems this time. So, you come back, you end up coming out of the water, and you're going to explain everything what happened to them?
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, it was, I had to walk the whole way. You would not believe it. It was so far. It's, at the end of the tunnel, I would estimate, what was it, like 400 feet, something like that?
300.
Okay, 300 feet or so. I think you could make it in a couple of minutes. Maybe you shouldn't walk.
What?
Maybe walking wasn't the best idea.
What's there? Is it worth swimming?
Are you guys treading water for 30 minutes?
No, we're staying in the shallows.
Oh. There is a village of, I do not know what. Did the houses look like people houses?
Like in the cave village?
Yes, it was in the cave.
That's bizarre.
Would my insight, I mean, maybe go off of my passive of 11, would my insight tell me that these houses would be constructed of the same people we just ate for lunch?
There
Well,
is
no.
a good
We
there is
didn't
a good
eat the
chance.
intelligent ones. Remember, there were intelligent ones, and then there were the animal ones. We ate the animal ones.
Okay, so, and
They were
there's
like
not a lot
mermen
there
ones.
right now, so it might be that some of them came out to attack us and they're dead. But others may be on a hunting party or whatever. But
Well, you
the
didn't
houses
see all of them. You just saw like the edge of it. You didn't like go into the houses. You just saw
I
the
didn't.
structures.
Whew.
Okay. So
Why
I would
would- Why
explain
would
as
we
much
do
as I
this?
know to them.
I mean, I'm all about adventure, but like, why are we going down there?
It seems like fun.
I mean, there could be some magical stuff in there.
What are we hunting for, though?
I mean, we already have plenty of food.
I believe we are hunting for Peter's sword, but
I
probably,
don't think King Peter's sword.
dude, if it were down there, I'm just saving us a ton of time. That's it.
I mean, I guess we could look, but I don't think it would be down there.
We could
If
ask them.
anything, it'd be a care
They
parallel.
I do not know what you care about Paravel for, but we can
Really.
we can go
Awesome.
try that. It was just fun, you know. I wanted to go for a swim. The sun is out. It was a nice day. We do not have to try.
No, we don't. But it could be a good experience.
Well, if you do not think you can make it, that is okay. Maybe I just take Corvus' son. You seem to swim okay.
I swam fine.
I
It was
will
wizard
try.
play that didn't do so good.
I will try to follow you guys again, but I will turn back if I don't think I can make it. That's a long ways.
But I mean, I might fail swimming.
All right.
Yeah. Can we try again?
Let's try another swim check.
I'm giving.
While
myself
my head is
advantage.
still above water, I'm going to produce flame again, so I have 10 minutes.
Seven
Right.
Then go.
dice, 16.
Hey, you feel your first time was a little bit rough, but you feel much better with the 16. You can
Here,
do
I'm
your
gonna roll in.
normal half speed.
Good.
Natural 20 minus 1 of 19.
We'll still count the nat 20, even though it is -1. So
I just nat 1, and you made me walk for an hour.
right. So in this time with a nat 20, you actually produce a vortex behind you that
Wow.
speeds up anybody that's behind you by 10 feet per
Sounds good.
second.
10 feet.
Per
Oh,
round.
so we're good. We're good.
All right, so we get there
We
just
can,
fine.
we can all swim great.
Follow me. Follow Rafiki. He know the way.
I had
So-
to use Tides of Chaos to do it, but that's
Who's
okay.
Rafiki?
All right.
Is that someone from your world?
Tides of Chaos isn't a roll yet, is it?
I use Tides of Chaos all the time. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
He used Tides of Chaos, and then the next spell he casts.
Yes.
Ah,
now
right.
the next spell I cast, Chaos happens.
So Tides of Chaos is giving himself advantage, but then making his magic
Awesome.
Okay.
unstable.
Stable.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Yeah. All right. So everyone is able to swim there. What was your roll, by the way, Thomas?
23.
Oh yeah, you're fine. And Mariner's
My
Armor
nat
doesn't
20
need a
was
roll.
worse than your 20.
So, yeah, everyone's able to make it through, and it actually goes extra quick. You make it there with like 2 minutes to spare.
I figured out how to swim. Like, it just dawned on me. I've been doing it wrong the whole time. I was standing, and now I'm horizontal. So much faster this way.
Right?
Why didn't you tell me?
Did your mother not push you into the water when you were a kid to teach you how to swim?
I do not want to talk about it.
It's been a long time since I've seen my mother.
It has been a long time since
I mean,
I've seen my
I
mother.
learned how to swim, but I don't know that it was necessarily the right way to learn how to swim. Mr. Gassy doesn't always do things the normal ways.
All right, so
Okay.
you
So
all are
we
able
come
to
out
see.
of the water.
You're all able to come out of the water and start to see.
How long
Like-
did it take?
Hit
Uh,
dog
We
tackle.
had 2 minutes left.
2 minutes came through. Everyone came through nice, quick, and easy.
Oh, we went through in 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I have 8 minutes to produce flame left.
Yep. So you see like the buildings that some seem to be made out of clay, others like a kind of moss is on top, but it seems to be dried and kind of withered. Like it's been a long time since these buildings have been upkept.
You're describing the
How,
house.
Yes.
yeah, how dark is it down here?
Well, with the produced flame, and is the Mariner's armor still glowing?
That's what I was going to
It
ask.
wouldn't
How long
be
does that
now.
last for?
An hour. That's an hour, but he can cast it again.
I mean, I can
Well,
see the dark. I don't want to hear it.
But with produced flame, it produces enough light to kind of you can see some of the stuff.
Yeah, produce flame is like candle light, and light is like torch light.
Right. So it's a little bit darker than before, but it's fine. And yeah, it's just
Do I need to recast light? Oh, I'll let I do. No. Hasn't been an hour yet. Right?
I think it has been.
I would say let's do it 45 minutes. He still has 15 minutes left of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's still glowing.
So that way you're still glowing and producing light for the whole cavern. Yeah, it probably... I would say the cavern is about 60 feet across. And the houses, like, are probably in a 30-foot... Like, basically take up almost half of the cavern. Then there's another tunnel to the right.
I'm pretty sure I can use prestidigitation for this. Or no, minor illusion? One of
What is
these
it you're
things
doing?
lets me amplify my voice, right?
I think that's...
Minor illusion, you could just shout something and it would come from your voice if you wanted it to.
Alright, well, one of them makes me louder. I'm going to yell, "Hello!"
Hold your wand to your neck.
Really?
There you go.
Been getting into it lately.
Well, I only need to use my wand when there's material components.
So, a loud hello booms throughout the entire cavern. You can hear it kind of echo off the wall, so it's a hello, 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 as it continues
Whatever
to like
you
bounce.
just said didn't come through, but that's okay.
Oh, well, I was
Yeah.
trying to do the echoes.
I caught that. I could see you're going like... There was no
That-
voice.
Last time you cut out like that, I ended up watching it on YouTube later, and I'm like, oh, that's what it sounded like.
Right?
Oh, okay, so at least the stream gets it.
The stream does get it.
That's good. That's all that matters.
It's Discord that's cutting it out.
Yeah.
Could I perhaps do a survival check to see how long it's been since there have been tracks here or activity?
Yep, man.
Sure.
You are wise to check the tracks, Corvus-san.
16.
So, it looks like there's been tracks somewhat recently. At least of tracks of the people that you saw previously. Like, the creatures that you fought out in the beginning. Those seem to be real fresh. But then there are other tracks that seem to be a little bit deeper. That seem to be very old.
Like they're deeper into the soil?
Correct.
Like they go further in, so they're heavier?
Correct.
Question. How far can
Okay.
I throw a rock?
How far can you throw a rock?
Yeah. Let me know.
What's your strength score?
Sorry, -1. I was reading the comments.
You might go off of sling 30 or 60
Roll.
at disadvantage.
Not your modifier, your score.
I mean, I would say 30 or 60.
I would do 30 feet with 60 feet disadvantage, personally.
Okay.
I like that call.
You could just say you agree with me.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm going to cast light on it and I'm gonna throw it as far as I can down the cavern.
The original light disappears, though, doesn't it?
Correct.
Okay. So down the other hole or toward the actual buildings?
Which way are we going?
Well, there's toward the buildings or there's toward the other like cavern hallway.
We'll go towards buildings. Buildings look nice.
Yeah, let's explore the buildings first
Oh.
off.
Who wants to sneak?
How far away are these buildings?
From where you
I'll
at,
try and
like
sneak.
from where the water is, it's about 30 feet to
Who
the
wants
edge
to-
of the start of them.
Who wants to sneak?
I'm gonna start walking and using prestidigitation
Probably be
to
good.
dry myself, section by section.
Corvus-san.
I am
Okay.
not sneaking.
Corvus-san. Come here.
Hello. I come in peace.
I'm going to touch Corvus and cast invisibility on the both of us.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I had an idea. Can I use shape water on the water I just released from my clothes to make
Whoosh.
a bubble of water and then freeze it?
Sure.
All right. I come bearing gifts. I will cast light on the ice.
I give lit ice to the
Now
water.
the light on the stone is gone.
Wait, you lit the ice?
Yes,
Yeah, I
he
made a
lit
big
the
sphere of
fire
ice.
around us.
It'll be hollow inside, but then I
Got
lit it. I made it glow. We'll say make it glow blue.
It's my job.
And
Okay,
I'm
so-
holding it up,
Can you make it?
walking forward.
I can change the color of it.
I can change color too.
Best
So,
I'm-
so yeah, you have it light blue. It's shining through. It actually looks like a giant sapphire gem. Like, because of the way it's lit. Like, that's what it looks like you're holding is a giant sapphire gem.
Gotta
That's
look cool.
perfectly round
Of course.
and glowing.
Cover, son. Whoa! You're right there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Let's go.
where
Let's
does
go
the other
into
two
this.
go off to?
Are any of the No, I'm right here, Thomas, son. You can hear me.
I can hear you, but I don't see you.
Yes,
Where'd you go?
I'm invisible. Be quiet. Listen. Are any of the doors
I'm
open?
hunting rabbits.
Yeah, at this point, pretty much all the doors seem to be open. It looks like people have not been around for a long time.
Let's sneak into some houses. Cover,
Yeah,
come on.
check
Come on,
for
please.
any valuables or anything of worth.
I'm
Or note
walking
in there.
down the streets up and down looking for people.
So, Elwyn, you
Carrying my
keep holding
ball of
it
light.
glowing,
Yes.
and, like, you don't hear any sounds. Like,
Wow.
you're just walking up and down with it glowing, and
Yep.
there is
I'm
nobody.
just-
Like,
You're making a
gonna
fool of
start-
I
yourself
don't even know
and
what
no
I'm
one.
doing. I'm just
I'm gonna
standing
start
there.
singing a song.
Well, you're Elwyn's guard.
Sure. I'll just
Protect him.
follow Elwood.
I
Like, if
rolled a
something happens to
24
him-
for my singing.
Oh, good performance.
it was a good performance, yeah.
I don't
Uh,
have my flute with me. I left that in the dirt.
So you look in the
Consequently,
houses. Go ahead and
I don't
roll an
have that either.
investigation.
Sorry, what was that?
Go, if those that are searching the houses, go ahead and roll an investigation.
If we search house together, can we advantage roll or separate roll?
Separate roll at this point.
Okay,
Oh, hey,
I roll.
Elwyn, you
Does this have to do anything about Fae, Fiend,
Yes.
or Undead?
No.
like dry off my armor with magic so it doesn't rust?
Burn.
11. I didn't roll hot.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Ooh.
Even I
You
can't
see,
do
you end up finding like a couple of scales that seem to be kind of old, a couple of shells, and a few skeletons that look to be like smaller and different shaped as than the lizard folk that you were the amphibious folk that you saw earlier.
Look, all I brought with me, I know you can't see me, all I brought with me is my book and my tea kettle. So, if we want to put a bunch of things in the kettle, I can do that, but only once. Otherwise, unless it is valuable, I am not taking it.
Can I tell by the bones, like the skull, the kind of animal it was, like whether it had sharp teeth or anything like that?
Ooh.
It did have sharp teeth. It looked to be a different form of the creature that you saw earlier.
Hmm.
Like slightly smaller. Its head looked to be bigger.
And a little hunched over, like it walked on all fours.
No, these ones were still biped.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Easily 2 million years old.
Okay, let's not go with that.
Yeah, so can I carbonate these with the stuff I have on me? Can I, like, guess how
Magic.
long they've been around type thing?
And when son, you're singing distracting.
I would say it was about. I mean, well, actually, no. You wouldn't know at this point how long things have been in this world.
That's a good point.
So I'm gonna say you can't guess on that one.
Mhm.
No worries.
Thomas might be able to, but you wouldn't be able to.
Oh, he's just tailing
I'm
the
just
singing.
following
there.
this. Yeah, I'm just following this.
Yeah, singing fool. Let's check the next house.
All right. Real quick, how loud are you actually singing, Elwin?
Oh, as loud as I can.
Top of his
Oh
lungs.
god.
With prestidigitation or minor illusion.
I can thaumaturgy his voice if I wanted
Okay.
You can thaumaturgy his voice.
Go ahead and roll a perception check with disadvantage, Elwin.
Now your volume on minor illusion can go from a whisper to a scream.
Perception on disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
to. Can I make a perception because technically I'm there to be his bodyguard?
Elwin, what'd you get?
10.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. I'll let you do it at normal.
Perception. Or
Since Corvus and I aren't active, or
17.
my passive is 11.
Okay,
I got a
so 17. Thomas, you're able to start to hear, like, a couple of growlings and or sounds coming from the other cave area.
I put my hand over Elwin's mouth.
I bite him.
heard something. I heard something.
But don't put your hand in my mouth. What do you hear?
I heard growling noises. Probably more of those alligator people things.
Oh, which way?
The tunnel.
Which tunnel?
The other tunnel, not the one we just came out of.
Did they sound friendly?
They're growling, so probably not.
Can we hear this?
Alright.
You heard Elwin
Where-
singing stop.
I will
Huh.
put the ball of light under one arm and then shoot a firebolt down the hallway.
Because nothing screams, we come in peace, like shooting a firebolt down the hallway.
I
Okay.
mean, it's like Han Solo shooting a blaster and then just watching it go down the hallway, lighting it as it
It gives
goes.
light. It's like a flare.
All right, you
You
shoot
could
it.
have just cast magic.
You may
missile.
or may not hit
I don't have
something.
magic missile.
How do you not have magic missile as a sorcerer?
Magic missile doesn't produce light anymore.
Um,
There's a little bit
Cast
more to
magic missile at the darkness. I get it.
Yes, I get the joke, but
Thank
it
you.
doesn't produce light.
Oh.
so
Do you need me to roll?
no. So at this point, your fire goes through, and as you're kind of looking at
Oh,
it, you
is
see,
this cavern lit whatsoever?
By a giant glowing ball.
I'm in a building, and I can't have my produce flame up and pretend to be invisible.
Oh, in that case, it's not very
I
lit.
can't
besides,
see anything.
Besides
Yeah,
what
no.
Elwin is producing with his ball.
Is that you, Corvus?
And my
Oh no,
flare.
that is the table leg, I'm sorry.
So sorry. Hold on, real quick. Your flare goes through, and once it kind of, how far does it? What's the range on it?
It's actually quite far. 120 feet.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you send it down.
What?
About 80 feet, you see what appears to be some of the lizard men, and they kind of look at it, and then they start to chase it.
Oh,
Yes.
it's like a kitty cat.
Guys, we have friends.
Do I
and
hear
not
that?
the friendly sort of friend.
How many?
I would
did
say
you
yes, with this singing stopped, you would be able to hear him say that.
I am invisible, standing in the darkness next to an invisible man, also standing in the darkness. I'm as good as blind, and I'm tripping over stuff.
You can see we have light.
Not inside the buildings.
I would say they're inside
Oh.
buildings.
Well, we
Yeah.
need to come out and then investigate another building, but I just don't think we've had time to do it yet.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can see the light from him inside the building. It's not like piercing into the building. Up the building.
I don't know about the angle of the doorway and stuff. There's no map for us.
I would
to-
say it's real low light. You can see just a little bit, but not a lot. And like, you're able to see that there was like what looks to be like a stone bed that was kind of built in that's still there. Otherwise, not much left. And there, on one of the beds, you do see the skeleton of the creature that you talked about.
Hey, Mr. Money, should I go back to singing? Or should we just
No.
peace out of here?
I don't know if it's piece out here, but if you extinguish the glowing snowball over there, you could probably set an ambush.
I like my glowing sphere of awesomeness.
It is very nice glowing sphere of awesome. But if we want to catch these lizard people unawares, it probably.
Wait,
I'm
we're
pretty
catching
sure.
them? Since when are we doing that?
So,
Sorry, what did he say?
We're catching them? Since when are we doing that?
no, we're not catching them. We're just going to surprise them when they get close enough.
Oh, so we're gonna throw a party.
Yes, we can throw them apart.
Can I close my eyes and make Momo appear, and then look through his eyes?
How long does it take for you to get your... Well, where was your familiar at last?
I had cast it, so I currently had him in a demi-plane, and I'm just making him come out of that demi-plane.
Okay.
I am getting tired of carrying my ball of ice. I'm
Okay.
going to
Set it
reshape
down.
into
Just-
a crown.
I don't know that
Place
you
it
can
on my
shape it while
head.
it's frozen. You'd
Well,
have
then
to.
there's water everywhere. I'll get more water, make a crown.
Or just yeet it down the hallway.
I'm gonna have Momo
And
fly
then
down the
cast
hallway.
light on my crown of ice.
I'm gonna have Momo fly down the hallway.
All right, hold on.
I'm
Let's...
just gonna.
Okay, Elsa.
So, yeah, Elwin makes a crown that glows. What color is it glowing?
We'll go with blue again.
All right, blue crown of ice.
I'm invisible, deaf and blind.
You summon Momo and you have him fly out. Now, is he flying into the new cavern?
Yes, he's flying down towards the direction the firebolt went. With his fly speed of 60 times 2 at 120 if he wants to move it. But if he's moving it, he's going to make some noise, so maybe he should slow down. I'm going to try to stealth. Momo is going to stealth down that hallway.
Roll a stealth roll.
Yeah, he gets a +4 on that. Yeah, that's 12.
At this case, because they were distracted by the flame. Wow, wow,
Fair
Elwin.
enough.
They're distracted by the flames. They do not see the flying Momo
Lemur. Flying lemur.
flying through.
Are there more buildings that direction?
You haven't made it to the end of that cavern. It's still just kind of in the middle. But about 80 feet down, you see there's about 4 of them that are kind of chasing where the fire went, and kind of dissipated once it got to 120. But they're swimming towards that area to see if something fell into the water.
Swimming?
Swimming?
Yeah, there's water down that part of the corridor.
Ah.
Is it filled or just like flooded?
It's like flooded. It's like half.
Okay.
Okay. And we don't know at this point if there's any holes to swim out that way. How stale is the air in this place?
Well, I mean, there is some
There's
water
fresh meat.
movement. So I would say it
At least
feels
some
semi-fresh, but not like, but also semi-stale. Like in the buildings, it's very stale, but by the
How
water,
big-
it smells more
How
fresh.
tall are these buildings? Like, how big are they?
I mean, typically about 10 feet high.
Okay. I would like to climb a building.
They're shaped like TPs or...
Now think of like Navajo. Is what I'm thinking.
So can I climb on top of the building?
Can I search my second building while all this is happening?
Are you able to still see?
Minimally.
Okay. Go ahead and do an athletics check for climbing. Because the walls are pretty smooth.
Oh,
Yeah.
for me?
Google
Yeah.
searching Navajo hut.
Haha! 13.
It takes a little bit of time. And with your crown, trying to make sure it doesn't fall off. Yes, you do make
Huh.
it to the top of one of the buildings.
Alright. I'm standing on the top of the building.
Now, right
And-
now you're on the edge of the wall. You can try to move toward the middle, but these don't look like they're very new.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Can I see any farther down that hallway?
Do you have any light going down there, or because right now it's just Momo?
My head is on.
Oh, that's right. You have light emanating from
glowing.
your So yeah, you're able to see basically to the end of that corridor. It's about 200 total feet for the corridor to the right, and yeah, there's four. You now see the four amphibious creatures that are kind of swimming around where your fireball ended.
All right. I'm going to use prestidigitation to start a series of shower sparks coming around me wherever I am, and there's going to be faint musical notes as we get ready for the party.
You are going to light the huts on fire. Gorbason, do you hear me? Are you right there? I have no idea.
Yes, I am.
Oh, there you are. Oh, on the other side. I did not know. Let's flank. You flank left, I flank right. They do not know we are here. And then when we attack... Oh, by the way, I should tell you. When you attack,
Who
you
is
will...
there? I don't see anything.
When you attack, you will be visible.
I don't see anything.
I can't see down there either, but they said that the guys are down there. Who down there?
Okay.
I'm gonna try and make an attempt to hide myself behind one of these huts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to hide myself as well.
It's gonna fail most likely.
I'm going to start singing Happy Birthday.
Wait, why did I not do this? Oh, because I have to actually do it.
I want everyone to think that he is alone.
I got 13.
Birthday,
I would say because you're pretty much enclosed in a building, and because of the sparks and magical crown thing and everything that's going on, that you are actually hidden from them. They do not perceive you.
He is using all of the
Even with
cantrips to
13.
pull this off.
So-
fill the
So
air.
Ed, you start to see, you finally have gotten their attention, and they all start swimming towards you.
Okay.
Look angry.
I think they're ready to party. Can I shoot a firebolt?
Sure.
What are these huts made out of?
Play.
Clay on the
I rolled
walls, but the roofs
29 to hit.
are... 29 will hit.
The roofs are...
The roofs are like...
7
Eight.
damage.
Hold on, give
Like-
me a second.
like a seaweed sort of straw.
Well, seaweed and other, like some wood for some structure and that type of stuff.
Do I have enough time to produce flame and light one on fire?
Yes, if you want to do that, but that would produce flame would have you lose invisibility.
Oh, cast a spell. No, I don't want to do that yet.
Okay.
I'm guessing we should roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative now, yes.
Yeah.
9. Did my attack get in ahead of time, though?
Oh, look at
It
that.
did,
I got an
yes.
Spell ends if you
But-
attack or cast a spell.
It was, which one was it? You said it was Firebolt, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a cantrip.
it is a cantrip.
Did you get a 29 on your firebolt?
To hit, yes.
Wow. And that
Yeah,
wasn't a
pretty
natural 20? Do you
No.
have plus 10 somehow?
Maybe.
And what was your damage you said?
It's funny. I don't remember. 7. Did not roll real great for damage.
Okay. So initiatives, which one's over 20?
Oh, I didn't
Not
roll.
me.
All right, 19 to 20.
Or
sorry,
am
15 to
I
20.
am I in the initiative
I got
order?
18.
15.
I think that's a yes.
Yes.
19.
How far away are they? Like 100 feet?
No, they started out at 80, and
But then
when
they
you hit the
ran
first
the other
one,
way.
they were probably at 40.
Well, you said they were at 80 when I shot the first firebolt, but then they were following it the other way. So they
Oh,
would
yeah,
have been
you're right.
going
They were at
farther
120,
away.
but they started seeing your noise, and they were coming toward you, so
They're just like 40 feet away then?
let's just do 40, yeah.
Sure.
So Thomas, you were 18, Zephyrus, you were 19, and then...
Corvus was 15.
Alright.
Are you streaming?
What?
I said, is he streaming?
He's been streaming. I'll admit,
Yeah,
it was
I've
the
been-
streamer's idea to make a glowing crown, so... Or not
Yeah,
streamer,
that was a
the-
chat suggestion, which was awesome. Well done, chat suggestion.
Oh, see, he doesn't have a stream.
The cold never bothered me
So
anymore.
Elwin, what was your initiative?
I don't remember. Something stupid.
It was like 9 or
9.
something. Yeah.
I never have high initiative.
Okay.
How do you, like, what is your dexterity score?
+3.
I had a 0 and I got a higher initiative than you.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
I'm just telling you, I don't get high initiative for whatever reason.
You really aren't sharing another camera, are you?
Not yet, no.
Oh, okay. He said you were.
Well, no, I am streaming, as in
He's
on,
streaming it on Twitch,
on
but
Twitch.
not the thing yet.
Oh, John, you turned your camera off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the restroom. Am I first?
You are first.
No.
How long?
Give me about 2 minutes.
Okay.
I
2
will.
That's enough to go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna pull up my other.
I can finish singing my happy birthday song then.
I thought you finished it already.
Happy. No, you guys interrupted me. Slash, I stopped because you guys were like doing real things and I was just being annoying. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Sin and sickness fill the air. People dying everywhere. Happy birthday.
Elwin, that is a very strange birthday
Happy
song.
birthday.
Thing for birthdays.
You never learned the sad happy birthday song?
I'm kind of
No,
enjoying
I have
that.
not. I mean, I'm not saying that I dislike it. It's just like that's not very nice to wish someone on their birthday.
It does sound like a line out of Mad World by,
It
Tears
is a
for
little
Fears.
Mad World-esque. I'll give you that.
Kind of.
No, I had a middle school teacher who insisted anytime it was somebody's birthday that we all sing that song. And like we would turn the lights down and we had to keep a serious face the entire time. No one was supposed to smile.
I'm sure it's funny the first time.
Oh no, it was funny every time. So thank you, Mrs. Griffin from 6th through 9th grade. Is one of those weird things, small Christian private school. She was my science teacher, then she became my English teacher.
Yeah, I had that same thing too.
My history teacher became my PE teacher. You know, Christian
Yeah.
school
My
students.
English teacher was my Spanish teacher.
Nope, Spanish
my
was just
Bible-
Spanish.
My Bible teacher was my history teacher.
All around me are familiar places.
Alright.
I don't remember
So
what.
yeah,
middle
right
school
now they're
was.
40 feet away from Elwyn, and we have it generally set up.
Oh, where am I?
You're
Oh,
on
I'm
top
up
of the
there.
building, remember?
I'm on top of the world.
Isn't that? Okay, yeah, we're good. Never mind.
Where are the
I'm
other
on top
huts?
of the world, eh?
Okay, so
You're not gonna add more huts for us to hide behind?
there's 3 sets of walls here. I can't do any
I
more
think
without
I
blocking
think
off
that's
the,
enough.
the screen.
Fine.
I think
What
it's
is
enough.
on top of the hut?
I'm on top of the hut.
He's on
You're
top
on
of the
top of
wall.
He crawled. He climbed up to the
He
top.
climbed up.
Remember?
Okay. So, top of the initiative order.
Remember
Zephyrus.
the November.
All right. Are there more huts that we can't see?
Yeah, behind us.
I would say yes, but they're back over this way.
There you go. It's helpful when you point off screen.
Right?
Those guys in the water are the only ones I can see.
Correct.
Is all the gray water?
All the gray is water, yes.
How deep?
You don't
Just
know.
just like difficult terrain?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not coming off my pedestal, so still.
Hey,
Good to
you,
know.
need to preach them up there.
Okay, but the guy behind me is.
Me.
Casey, did you
Yeah,
ever
but the
set up a
guy
shop for
standing
all your
on top
points?
of the hut singing. I'm gonna move.
Wait, say that again real
Forward.
quick, Elwin.
You need to set up a shop for your point. All of our
That's-
points.
That's true. I need to work on that. Remind me when we're not live.
Okay.
Um,
I have 27,000. Ha!
That is
I'm
a
gonna
lot.
I'm gonna move up on the map about 20 feet,
I have 16.
very quietly. How much can I see? Do we have a light
Here's
being cast?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
crown
Elwin's
on
crown.
top of Elwin.
Elwin's ice crown is
Emulating
still
light.
Oh yeah, we're
active.
So 20 feet bright,
Your
20
crown's
feet
all off.
dim.
found it.
So those guys are more than 40 feet away, so I can't see them.
This is a Chipotle lid, just in case you're curious.
Right now they're 30 from you.
Yeah, but not from the light source.
Right, they're 40 from the light source, yes.
Right, so they're outside the light source. I can't see them, and I'm invisible. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Eris, you should give
Oh!
some suggestions as to what kind of things he should allow to redeem with those points.
Agreed.
I can't hold my action on a spell cast because I'm currently concentrating on a spell.
Yep. You cannot hold action.
I mean, I could, but not on a spell cast.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna stand right there. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're invisible. They don't even know you're there. They only know basically that Mr. Sparkly Crown Stingy Boy is here.
Yep.
Yep.
I make a beautiful distraction.
I bet you do. So am I next?
Yes, that you would be next.
Can I see which one was hit by his firebolt? Which one took damage from the firebolt?
Well, right
That's
now you're
one
still
thing.
hiding in the house.
I'm not in the house. I'm just like behind the wall,
Right.
staring at them.
Alright, if you wanted to do that then, you would be over here. And it's kind
Okay,
of blocked by
that
the
works.
camera, so I'm going to put you, like, so that people can see you, but you're really back here.
That works.
Sure.
Just for camera purposes, I'm putting you kind of like
That
in
Yeah.
hut's
between.
falling over.
It makes sense.
Random encounters a game. You want the ability
Oh.
just to cause random encounters with your points?
That would be pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be different for sure.
It would be.
I have
But which one took
25.
damage?
The first one.
So the blue ring one.
So Swamp Thing, yeah.
Swamp Thing. I'm gonna attack Swamp Thing with Toll the Dead. Can it make a Wisdom saving throw, please? And it has to be 12.
It failed.
Oh, nice.
It takes damage?
2d12 damage.
That's
But
a lot.
Toll the Dead doesn't allow you to roll it as d12. For whatever
Nobody's
reason.
chatted in our chat room.
What, John?
So nobody's chatting in our chat room.
Yeah, they are.
14 damage.
Oh, where do I
There's
see?
a decent amount of jumping.
Necrotic damage. So 14 necrotic damage it takes.
Alright, 14 necrotic.
Yes.
Okay. So in that case,
I should pre-roll my turn.
alright, that's the sound effect for it. Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Corvus.
So I will hide behind and hide in one of the houses.
Okay.
Visible.
You are still
I am
invisible right now.
And then I will just hold my action until I can see someone, at which point I will shoot them.
Okay.
Force disengage or force movement.
Okay.
I like this idea,
So it is
but
their
I like
turn.
chaos. Oh, that should be expensive. All right, fine. Psychic damage it is. Okay.
Alright, so one just made it to land, but they're still trying to go for the crown person.
Even though I hold the bell on the one
What?
guy's head. Even though Swamp Thing took necrotic damage from a spell
Oh.
pulling in his head.
I guess they're going towards both of you then.
Wait, would only he hear it, or does everyone hear it?
Are they shooting at me?
Hold on 1 second. I'm looking up Toll of the Dead just to look at it again.
The sound of a Dolores bell fills the air around it.
So I would say everyone can
just-
hear that.
Okay.
Okay, so they are...
I don't know what a Dolores bell is, but whatever.
Yeah, they are going to throw a javelin at Elwyn.
Oh boy.
Moves from chat. Interesting.
Sounds expensive.
Alright.
Eris
Or
wants
just
to be able
sounds
to
like we have
control
to
the
convince him.
enemies with his points.
That's
That
an
would be
interesting
interesting.
idea.
I like
What's
that.
your AC? Elwyn?
Reminds me of oh, mine? 18?
Yes. Okay.
Come on, make me cast shield.
And they all miss.
Alright, fine.
Wow.
I was hoping.
Yeah, the ranged is not their strong suit. Elwyn, it is your turn.
Yay! I cast Chaos Bolt.
Which
I
one?
rolled 23 the swamp thing, the one I hit before.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
17 psychic damage.
How do you want to do it?
Oh boy.
He explodes in a pink puff of sparks.
Fun.
Is that what chaos or bolt does?
No, it's just chaotic. I roll a 33 for wild magic, and I maximize the damage of the next damaging spell I cast within the next minute.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
That's fun. Do a lightning bolt or something.
So that means it's now Zephyrus' turn.
Nope, I have a bonus action.
Oh, bonus action then.
The green guy, the one next to Zephyrus.
Scorpion?
Yeah, he needs to make a save.
For what?
I'm gonna
What
try
type
to
of save?
push him around with my mind. I'm trying to remember. Strength save.
Oh, that's a bonus action.
17.
He passed. Wait, did he pass?
Yeah, that's a pass. I think 15 passes your stuff.
No. 8 plus my proficiency bonus, 9, 10, 11.
My save's a 16.
Plus 16. No, my save's an 18 because of my robe. Oh wait, hold on. It might not count towards features. My bad. Let me look. It just says my spell save DC increases. Does
This
that
isn't
count
a
towards my feature? It's not technically a spell.
It's a class feature. Is it a spell?
Well, no, it's a feat.
Well, yes, but does it have a set DC in the feat?
Nope. No, it basically says to use my spellcasting modifier.
I mean,
Or
if it uses
save.
your spell save DC.
Yeah, I would say it counts for your spell save.
Alright, well then it does not pass.
I thought he said a roll of a 19 and you have an 18 DC.
I thought he said 17.
No, I said 17.
Okay, my bad.
So it moves back 5 feet.
Yes.
He can't occupy that space. Probably pushes the other guy out of the way or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it where it pushes him back.
Yes.
It's water, it's fluid. Otherwise, he might fall sideways or something.
Alright, back to Sapphirus.
Two of them are probably mad at each other, like, "What are you doing, man?" These three guys are alive, right?
Yes, the other 3 are alive.
So if I cast a spell or attack, I will make myself visible, but I can still maintain concentration on the other person who's invisible. He hasn't attacked yet, has he?
No, he's
Correct.
not.
Right, so I can still maintain my concentration as long as I don't cast another concentration spell.
Yeah, and Corvus, they are within light now, by the way.
Oh, so my opportunity attack?
If you wanted to
Your
take
held
it
action.
after...
Can you do it?
No, held action will go first.
Held
Alright.
action would be
They are
before
in
my
range.
turn.
Okay, let's do the held action then.
So one question, do I get my extra attack or no?
No, it is only one attack.
It would just be your action, not your bonus action.
Well, my action is my extra attack.
Oh, your action is 2 attacks?
Yes, but I'm
Your
not
action
level
is 2
5.
attacks, but it's only one attack.
You look
So
That's what I was checking.
Yeah.
So that'll be 22 to hit.
That hits.
Uh, 5 points of damage. And that's
What
my,
type?
That's my action.
What type?
Piercing.
Alright, now it's Sapphirus' turn.
I would like to spend 5 feet of my movement to step into the water.
Okay.
How far away can I see from where I am?
It's 40
Oh.
feet from the light source, right?
Well, 20 is normal, right?
It's dark. I can't see anything if it's not lit.
The 20
So
is
it's-
normal, and then...
It's 20 bright, 20 dim, I think, on the light spell, right?
So yeah, up to this person is bright, then it's dim afterwards.
Okay. I'll just tell you what I'm trying to do here. I am going to Thunderstep
Okay.
oh
to the
boy.
farthest hut that I can see. I can't go 90 feet because I cannot see 90 feet, but I should see maybe 2 huts over.
Yeah, you could go kind of to the top of the other... Well, are you trying to go up, or just...
I would like to be on top of the hut, yes.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, 10, 20, 30... In this case, you're on the top of the last one.
Okay.
You're slightly out of camera frame.
Yes, I would like them to roll Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
All of
It
them?
it would be all 3 of them.
Oh. Oh. Are you shooting wind?
No, he's thunder.
No,
No.
he's in a thunder step.
I left an explosion where my body was.
Oh, sure.
Kaboom! Which, by the way, is audible for 300 feet.
Spectacular.
Alright,
Echoes.
1 saves, 2 do not.
Oh, it's gonna be loud. For he who saved. Oh, I should roll damage. I should have totally done this.
Probably should.
Probably should have done this. I'm sitting here over like, look at me, look what I did, and I'm like, oh, I should probably roll. I'm just being stupid. That's cocked. It was between a 4 and a 10 though. Okay, well, I ended up with a 6.
Love it.
14 thunder damage to he who failed, and 7 to he who succeeded.
And how much to he who should not be named?
He probably just gets pushed back 10 feet.
Over 9,000.
5 feet.
Oh, 5 feet.
Okay, so...
No.
Yeah, these get pushed back from where you were?
No. The creature must move 10 feet of you when you cast this spell. Oh, if I'm taking him with me. There must be an unactivated space. No, if they... Don't they get pushed back?
No.
No, this doesn't push the
That's,
enemies.
that's
It just
Thunder Wave.
That's just
Okay.
Thunder Wave, which I got rid of Thunder Wave. They don't move. They just take
Take the damage.
3d10
Alright.
thunder damage.
So is that it for your turn?
Yeah. I don't have bonus actions I can use.
Okay, Thomas.
Move me in front of Mr. Scorpion. I'm gonna do a whacking.
By the way,
Okay.
I have literally cast every spell slot.
I'm gonna whacking with my sword. Does a 22 hit.
22 hits.
I am going to expend a slot for Divine Smite.
You just convert spell slots into smites, right?
Yeah.
How much is your strength?
+4.
Don't even roll.
Oh.
I left him. I
left him very
badly disfigured.
What?
Should I waste the smite then, or?
You did say it, so I am keeping it till you declared it.
I didn't kill anybody though.
So I have to take the spell slot off, and then
Correct.
I can attack again. How much movement was that?
What was that?
Oh no, I'm still in range of the other dude right across from the little guy.
Yeah, you're right next to this one.
So yeah, I'll make my second attack go to him.
Okay.
Nat 20 +7. I'm gonna
Nope.
second Divine Smite that one.
Okay.
Second level fight. That is.
You killed it.
I do. Oh.
I mean, you can still roll for this one, but most likely with the Divine Smite, you're going to take it out.
Did I leave him bleeding out of his ears?
The first one, yes.
Is there only one left?
There's one left, yes.
I mean, I did kind of a lot of damage to all three of them.
Okay, so my damage for this is 27 +4, so 31 damage.
Yeah, that was easily gonna kill it.
Sharknado is not a natural event.
You sure about that?
It is not.
Corvus.
Okay, so I run my hand across the crossbow, and then I shoot twice, doing 1 damage to myself, and I rolled 2 15s, so 22s to hit, and then I do 12 damage and then 8 damage.
Okay.
Blend of piercing and radiant.
Nice way to be prepared for your turn there.
I pre-rolled my turn too.
All right, so
I
Corvus
was
gets
just
that.
the only one being dumb and not doing it.
And yeah, that's pretty much. You see 4
I'm
lizard
really
creatures.
sad. I
Um,
really wanted to cast like fireball or something because I get max damage.
I know. I'm so sad.
I did 35 damage, didn't kill a single one of them in one turn.
And
you
I killed
actually. So funny story for that. You made it to where, yeah, there was 3 on one of them, 8 on the next one, and then 15.
And I just so I overkilled.
Oh, you overkilled. You could have one-shot them if they were at full health.
You could have breathed on them. I left them bleeding out their ears.
I mean, since the encounter's over, how much HP do they start with?
20.
Yeah, just above 20.
Oh yeah, so I probably could have one shot. I mean, probably not with the first level Divine Smite, but definitely with that second level Divine Smite, I would have one shot one of them.
He
Yeah.
actually does have a degree in biology.
By the way, I'm using some of the new minis we got.
Oh, wait.
Yay!
Those are
Oh,
I didn't
cool.
even notice, but I totally should have. I didn't know if
Yeah,
Joel got them.
they did look different. I was wondering where they came from. Most like,
Yeah, I
Nice.
noticed. So, is that Eddie using my character? Okay.
Wait, what?
So maybe a little bit bigger base next time. Is that?
Oh, the
So
base
wait.
is fine, I think.
I mean,
Is my
they
pick-
stand up fine, so.
So my
Okay,
character is
cool.
something different?
No, yours is still the
Uh,
same.
Is it?
No, it's
Yeah.
just the bad guys. Except for the scorpion
never
dude.
mind.
That was still.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I thought it was.
it looks like you're Wolverine.
Actually,
He's always been
Casey,
Wolverine.
you actually
Yeah.
could take one of the guys
Did you actually
received.
send a character that you're supposed to be using, Andy?
Yeah, so the crossbow guy. Painted slightly more. Yeah, that guy.
Okay. I wasn't sure and I forgot to ask. So there we
No
go.
worries.
Mine is fairly obviously the blue warlock dude with a book on his back,
Right?
which may or may not look like Rise from League of Legends.
Well, your character is off screen right now.
Yeah, I exploded and went over there.
There.
There I am.
I really want
Okay.
to just damage something now.
It doesn't have to be
Well, we've
chromatic.
got a
It
whole
could be.
bunch of buildings you could destroy. Can we go
Okay.
back to exploring more items? Or
If we're gonna
Sure.
check
Alright,
every
fine.
building, instead of rolling separate checks, could we just go off of a passive investigation check?
Alright. I'm gonna jump down from my building, and then I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp on it, so that my wild magic will hopefully just make it explode.
Alright. So how much... What's max damage of Shocking Grasp?
16.
What are you trying to shock?
the building?
I just want to destroy something since I get max damage for my wild magic.
On your next spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, within
Dude,
1
you
minute.
could just fireball in the middle of all of this.
So,
I could
well,
have.
then we
Except my
can't-
turn was
Light
over.
We
them all
can't
on
like
fire.
search through everything to see what kind of goodies we might find on
I
them.
don't care.
Do you think
Alright.
he cares?
So he grabbed the lizard with electricity like Thor and the God of Thunder, pretty much happening right now, maxed out to the max. Grabs it. It starts like shaking violently because it just died recently, so there's still some muscle memory left. And like,
his axe is embedded in his nervous system.
and so he just starts violently shaking to the point where like it starts to smell like it's cooking, and you actually start to smell like it's actually been cooked in a fryer, and it actually smells pretty good and tasty.
Okay.
Well, we just found a new way to make jerky.
I like me some barbecue.
So
I wonder if we take this back up to Beaverton and sell this, if we could make any money from it.
so you're looking through the houses. At this point, all the houses look like they've been abandoned for a long time.
Where did these guys come from?
Like,
down that way.
Okay. Produce flame. Let's go down that way.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, we trudged through the water down that way.
alright, so you were moving head down, and it was
Oh,
about...
can I,
Wait.
before we leave, can I search the alligators? Do you have
Sure.
anything special?
Corvus did attack, right?
I'm
And
gonna
you got the
do
last kill.
investigation. No,
Right,
that's
so
intimidation.
he's visible, and I'm no longer
Yes.
concentrating on
Investigation. I got 10.
As much as I would like to have a dragon be summoned, I think that's a little bit overboard, and for only 100 points, it's kind of...
I feel like I've had enough dragons recently. For those of you who don't know, in another D&D campaign, my character
You don't
just
have to say
died, thanks to a dragon.
Not
I
just
made-
died, one hit killed, and then eaten.
I froze and ate
Listen,
his
Strahd.
character and then flew away with it.
Ouch!
No, Keith. This happened
Oh.
last Thursday. We're playing through the
Yeah, where
Dragon
were
of
you?
Icefire Peak. I'm the
Oh,
dungeon master
right,
here.
yeah, never mind, yeah, dude.
Casey
Yeah, I
was the only
remember
one who wasn't there.
I froze,
why that was
ate, and
news to me.
flew away with her body.
that. Well, I mean, Andy's part of like 3 different D&D campaigns, so I don't know if everybody's referring to that one or not.
There it is. Oh. Is that the only thing he can redeem?
I think that's right now the only thing he can.
Okay. I could just highlight all of my messages forever.
Don't... we'll worry about... I don't know what's going on in chat, but either way...
I mean, you can do 100 to highlight your message, 320 to do a random sub emote.
Where is this?
If you click your the little token icon, you can see what you can do.
Anyway, you start to head down. You end up seeing at there's a T crossroads at the end. You can either go left or right.
Oh, not this again. We just went through this in Moria for like 3,000 turns.
Well, if you guys remember from, was it Silver Chair? There's like a whole world underground.
Oh, is that what's going on right now?
We're not that far north, Ed. That's in the like country above us, and it almost comes down this far. Actually, does it come down this far?
So many messages highlighted right now. I don't even know what to do
Oh
with
my
them all.
goodness! Oh my goodness!
Can you pick your color, or is it just automatically gonna be purple?
Mine's just purple.
I mean, being level 5, we might be able to take on a young dragon, but I have no spell slots.
I have several spell slots left.
I also can't see anything.
I can see plenty.
Okay, you're
You still
one.
have, you do still have Produce Flame up.
Yeah, so I can produce flame and throw it for my attack, and then produce it again and then throw it for my attack. Or I can just let the guy who says he can see just fine fight it while I go into my teapot.
How about you just go into your teapot for a short rest and I'll carry it on my
I'll
belt?
be in there for 6 hours. Thank you.
Short rest, not a long rest, short rest.
I can almost.
All right,
rest
so
in
which-
teapot.
Here's the choice: left or right.
Left.
We'll let fate decide. I happen to have a chance cube on me. Blue is left, or red is right.
Oh, I'm
chance
just walking
cube.
left.
Is that what we call dice now?
No, that's a quote from Star Wars.
I know exactly what that is.
Although
Well,
chat
when
is
you're-
hoping for a long rest.
Hand round like that. We shouldn't be long resting in this.
I mean, we could go
Yeah,
back to the
it
little
seems so.
village of buildings and take a long rest. It
It's-
seemed abandoned.
It's been a while, but it's probably early afternoon. I don't think we're sleepy.
Probably not.
Wow.
The chaos that Ares has
We
put in
are
the chat.
Yeah, y'all are.
Are you just gonna
focused.
sing the whole song at this point, Ed?
Pretty much,
It is.
yes.
I mean, that's the whole chorus.
And I just gotta actually start doing the verse.
No, I'm not doing that.
Continuing on, which
Let's
is
go
different than at this point.
Moving
We're
along.
going left.
Left
We're
or
going
right?
left.
Everyone's going left?
Left.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're staying as a
because you gotta
party.
follow the glowing crown, don't you know?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I have a ball of fire, don't you know?
I can
Alright.
just see in the dark, don't you know?
So to the left,
He's making fun of the don't you knows?
I mean, I lived in Minnesota for 10
Andy here
years.
is just reliant on the
I'm
crown
reliant
or
on
the
others.
fire.
I guess I'm
Oh
not
yeah, sure. I
technically
lived
from
up
that
there for 10
area.
years now.
That's not technically Michigan accent.
Well, no, that's the people over in Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Yeah.
so you continue on through to the left, and you end up actually coming up to a cliff.
to the left.
So it kind of drops off for at least, pitch black underneath into a cliff. And about, I'm going to say 30 feet across, you see the other ledge of the cliff. It looks like a fault line and a crack has happened, kind of like a cavern in Minecraft.
How
where
far
you can't
down?
see the bottom. It's pitch black
That
down
far.
below.
Oh, we've done this
30 feet
before.
across.
Edwin, son, come here.
What?
Alright, you cast light on... I don't have any... I left my backpack. Oh shoot, we gotta go back at some point. I left my backpack. I have no coins. But cast light on a copper coin and throw.
Why don't you just pick up a stone off the ground?
I could just wait.
If-
what am
are
I
there
throwing
loose
it at?
pebbles
I
on the ground?
was
Down.
I'm sure there's plenty of stones.
Down, throw down.
down what?
See how far the rabbit hole really goes.
Which rabbit hole?
Actually,
Down. The giant
down!
pit in front of us.
The pit! Right here, the pit.
Is it full
A
of
giant
water?
crack.
There's ledge here, ledge there, and space in between.
So
Is
there's
there water?
is just
Well, we don't know. Is there water
I did
going
not-
into it, Casey?
Not that we can
No,
see.
not that you can see at this point.
oh well. I can just take my crown off and drop it.
Okay. Your ice crown.
Alright,
I
so
thought
you
we were
take the
standing
ice
in
crown, and you drop it, and it looks like it ends up going down about 60 feet.
And it lands.
But it does have a slight splash at the bottom.
Cling!
So does it splash and then continue sinking, or just splash and then break because it's ice?
Well, because it's dropped as far as it is, it breaks at the top of the water. And then the ice floats.
True. 60 feet. I can see 60 feet in darkness.
But the light, you can see the light kind of, but it's not illuminating for you because it was 20 bright and then 40 dim.
Well, no, I
So-
have dark vision.
Right, you're able to see it, yes.
So we can't see the light anymore.
You can see the dot
You can
of the
see the
light,
light.
but it's not illuminating the room.
Okay.
So, is there just a crack, or does it get bigger down there, from what I can see?
It's just kind of that 30 feet across, and it keeps going on each side.
So, we don't want to fall down. We want to go across.
Did anybody bring rope? I left mine behind.
I have rope in my bag.
You brought your bag?
I have my backpack on you. It's... Wait,
You-
which
So you
backpack do I have?
swam 300 feet with full armor and a backpack.
That would be very
Oh,
wet.
it's in my equipment. My backpack is still upstairs. And my backpack is still outside. It's
That's
on my
what I
equipment.
thought.
I didn't even bring my
The rope is
staff.
on my equipment, not on my bag. It's just on me.
Okay.
So if we encounter any flying
I mean, I
creatures down
did
here,
make
can
you-
shoot them down.
Prestidigitation my armor so it doesn't run. Just so you're aware.
You can't do that.
It's wet again.
You can't. You can clean it, but you.
Close enough.
Alright.
Up to casing.
I would say it's alright for now. We'll see.
can also just
I mean, I
bend
can
the
always
water off
polish
of
it
it.
later. You
So-
could suck the water off and make more ice crowns.
Oh, that's right.
Can you cast?
I need light
can you-
again, right?
Yeah, can you
Correct.
cast light on
It's
this
all
pebble, and I can throw it across to see where the rest of it goes?
Fine. I'll touch it.
all right. So you're throwing the pebble. Go ahead and make a strength
I'm-
check.
Oh boy, straight up strength check.
Could be
Sure.
athletics.
Or athletics. We'll do athletics.
Oh, okay. I'll roll athletics then. That's even worse. 5.
So you
Oh, 5 or 6.
you
You
try to
drop it.
throw it. You end up.
My strength is 19.
You try to throw it. It slips from your hand because of how moist the air is, and
And it falls down to the
and
crack.
it falls down into the crevice again.
Oh, well, we already know what's down there, so don't that way.
And you hear a
Sploosh.
yeah, sploosh. That's better.
Your sound
A
effect.
splash and a take and a bath.
All right. I'm going to make. Is there water nearby still?
Yeah, there's still water kind of behind you. Like going toward the edge, it looks like it's going up, and so you're out of the water just at like near the edge.
Okay. So I will bend the water into the shape of a flying goose, and then cast illuminate on it, and then hand it to him. Try again.
All right, you have a flying goose. How heavy is the flying goose?
I mean, it's just not very big.
Okay.
I
Yes.
have
Size
a,
Okay,
of
I will
like
throw
the
the
size
goose.
of a football.
23.
I
I
have a-
yeet the goose across.
I have a flying lemur. By the way,
I rolled a 23 on throwing the frozen metal, or this frozen goose that's being lit.
All right,
I mean, we
you
could-
I just chuck it. I like chuck it like a paper airplane.
you feel like you want to redeem yourself, so yeah, you just chuck it, and you see it goes on, and it's just a long tunnel continuing that way.
If I were to levitate, can Momo push me?
I could push you. Any of us can push you.
I can use mage hand.
Yeah. I can't move on my own accord, but if I could interact with the objects around me, like a ceiling or a wall, I could pull myself as
Can
if
you
I were
cast fly on
climbing.
us?
It would be awesome to do that, except A, too many people, B, I don't have any spell slots.
What'd you do to your spell slots?
I made myself invisible.
He
I
cast
thunder
Thunderstep.
waved. Thunder steps. That's
You only have
both
two-
of
you
them.
had- you had
Both.
three.
I don't get 3 until level 10.
Oh, that's sad.
I would say no, Momo can't push or pull you. At
I
least
could
not
push
yet.
or pull you.
Any other character could from the ground, but not
What
from
about
the
Elwyn's mage hand? Is that not strong enough?
air.
It's only like a
Maybe,
5-pound
but-
limit or something like that, or
I
10
think it's
pounds.
10 pounds.
Is
maybe
it
it's-
10?
I mean-
Okay.
I'm heavier than that, but the resistance in the air.
How about, Zephyrus, you go into your teapot. I can yeet the teapot across.
He only gets that once a day, though, doesn't he?
You could
Yeah.
damage my teapot and break it. No, thank you, sir.
That was magical. Can't break
This is very precious to me. It has an AC and hit points, so
it.
please
Oh,
no.
Oh, never mind.
good to know.
Well,
It
wait.
does have
isn't
an
it,
AC.
isn't it light
and
enough
hit
for
points.
Momo to carry?
Yeah.
Yes. Momo could
We would-
fly me across, but that's only me. Until I'm
We could
level
tie
10,
a
I
rope
can't carry
to
the
it.
party.
We could tie a rope to it, so there's a rope across it, and then we can shimmy across the rope.
We don't have a rope. We established
I
that.
have a rope with me. It's in my equipment,
said
not in
you
my
left
backpack.
It is dripping wet.
Backpack up on the surface. Equipment on me.
Okay, modify the name,
Oh,
go to
in
D&D
equipment.
Beyond, customize the name of your rope, and say soggy rope.
Rope just gets more strong when it's wet.
That's
I can
actually
shape the
true.
water out of it.
I could shape water out of it. Stop it.
I mean, it's hempen rope. It gets stronger when wet.
Did you pee on it?
I went swimming in the water.
It's
Remember
only
how we
60
got
feet
here?
down. Does this cliff that we're standing next to looking scalable? Like we can't climb down, go across, and climb up.
I mean, it's 60
60
down
feet.
to the top of the water,
And it's 30 feet
Yeah,
across,
to the
so
top of the
you would
water. We
have to
don't
have
know how deep the water is.
an incredible jump to make that.
Yeah, we don't know how distant the bottom of the water is to the cliff edge.
If only we had the boots of springing and striding.
Nice band name, more strong one.
Reminds me of Strong Bad.
More
right?
strong wet.
Great.
I mean, I would
gonna-
say I could jump across, but I can't jump 30 feet.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and make a full 5-foot cube, light it, and then drop it.
Is there
5-foot cube of what?
of what?
Ice.
Ice.
Of ice?
Well, I make it water, like I
There's
then
plenty of water.
freeze it so
You're
it drops.
overusing the shape water spell.
There's
I
water
mean, if
everywhere.
we
Why
can't
wouldn't
go
I?
this way, we can always go back the other way.
Are we waist deep in water?
No, we're not
No.
in water anymore. The
So,
water's behind us.
on the edge of the cliff, you're out of water. But behind
Right,
you,
so it's
there's
not a
still...
waterfall.
Is it this
Correct.
campaign I have the stick that goes big, or is that the other one?
Okay,
That was the other campaign.
so
Oh.
what I do, I can put myself in Tiketo, using bottled respite, and say, Momo, when I am in Keto, you fly me over there. Momo can see fine, he fly me over there, drop me, I come out, and then I catch rope, and then I tie it to
Can I
something.
just tie the rope to your teacup and Momo fly it
suppose
over?
It has handles.
Or
I
just
would-
have
I could
Momo hold
stay-
it and fly it over.
I could stay here then.
Can't Momo hold the rope and fly over?
Momo could hold rope. Momo hold rope.
But could he tie it onto something if there's anything over there to tie it onto?
I don't want to say anything bad about him, but I don't think he tied very well.
All right.
I
and
mean,
this-
if we can't go this way, we'll just go the other way.
Opposable thumbs.
because the chat's cheering for chaos, everyone make a perception check.
Oh gosh,
Wow. And this is because he gave us
It's-
100 points.
it's one person.
Oh, I screamed too.
You don't count.
Natural 20.
Okay.
12.
Eight.
The 2 under 10 don't hear. I'm going to say the 12 is too distracted dumping ice over the edge. And so the 20.
There's a show.
I like hearing the sploosh.
Oh, that's a
I see
15? Or is that a
I see
6?
myself mirrored, right? This is a 15. Now this would be a 6.
Oh, okay. So yeah, 15.
This is
15
a 1,
hears it.
5.
Sorry, I thought that was 6. That's why I was confused.
This is 6.
Okay.
It's the thumb is adding on to the other hand. This is a separate hand. this makes sense in my mind.
No, I was like six.
You start to hear more rattling behind you from the other way that you went. It sounds very similar to the the growlings you heard earlier.
Oh boy, we got company. Oh, I can't hear this actually. Only
But
Wait,
Corvus
only
and
over
Sapphirus here. No,
Okay.
the 15's able to.
Uh,
The 15 and Nat 20.
and we're all standing next to each other still. We hear it from which direction?
From the direction
Behind
you
her.
didn't go.
I hear nothing.
So the direction we're facing, the other side of the ravine.
No, it's behind you.
yeah, when
Oh.
we went to the T junction, the T
Oh,
junction,
off
went
of
we
the
left.
T.
We didn't
Off
go
of the
right.
T, yes.
Gentlemen, I suggest we go quickly. Something may be behind us. We may have company.
Ooh, let's throw them down the pit.
You know, that sounds like a lot of fun, and I'm with you on that, but no.
Oh.
I have no spell slots.
Well, I mean,
I got fun.
we checked out this way. We can't get across. We should just go back the other way. See what's in that direction.
Who says we
I-
can't get across? If we go back, we have to fight them.
You can get. I like fights. Let's party, man.
Possible talk to them?
I tried that. I sang to them and everything, and all I heard was. Ugh.
Wait,
yeah,
what was
and
that
then
like
I went-
again?
Wait, they wouldn't hear us now versus the 300 foot explosion boom I made earlier.
Well, I mean,
That didn't get their attention.
they
I
were
am
more
throwing
riled up
large
by that.
objects
Yes.
down a well.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we move quickly. We get to other side, and then, like Moses and Red Sea, when they start walking across rope, we cut rope. Ha!
Are we gonna do like tightrope across, like tight walk across this thing?
Or you can
I
hang
I don't know about
under
you,
it.
but I'm not
Or-
real acrobatic. I vote going this way.
Oh,
I'm gonna
but
start
how are we gonna
walking
tie
my
it to
way
the other
back.
side?
Hanging below it might be athletics. Walking across it might be acrobatics.
I mean, can you bottle respite me into your teapot and mummified over?
I'm sorry. This
'Cause
is
I am
mine.
strong enough to hold a rope and
No,
have all of you go across. Maybe if you can find another spot to tie it on.
Question:
Mr. Monet, you not understand. This
Can I make
is
a
mine.
chain,
You
like,
cannot
out of
have it.
lights using shape water, or because it's separate pieces, it wouldn't work.
I can do it.
Wait, can you mold earth?
No,
It's
I
all
can-
stone, I'm assuming.
water.
Are we in hard stone, or is this some loose dirt?
Roll a perception on that one.
Happily? 17?
Yeah, you know that above you is more dirt, but to the sides are stone, and below you is stone.
I need an answer about my chain. Can I make a chain?
I can't mold it. It's too high up.
A chain
How high
of
up is the
ice.
ceiling?
Yeah. I understand if I can't because it's like separate pieces. Like it needs to be one piece or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
That's
30
also a
feet.
more complicated object. You're supposed to be able to make simple shapes.
Fair.
It's a
Yeah, I'm
simple
gonna go with no on that one just because, although creative, I think you don't have enough time for that.
Well, or skill.
Or
Hey.
skill as well, yeah.
I have seen waterbenders who can do that. You are not.
You said it's 30 feet across, Casey?
Yes.
Alright, I guess I will bend my crown back into place and light it.
Can I just have Momo fly across with the rope?
Yes.
I am
Okay,
walking
we're gonna
away.
string out the rope. He's gonna fly half of it across. We're gonna have the other half.
Corvus,
Can he
you with
find
me?
something to tie it off onto?
Corvus, where you going in all this?
Go ahead and roll for a perception check for
His percep-
Momo.
His perception is +3. And
If it uses his eyes, it would be at advantage.
Yeah.
yes.
So give him an advantage for something to tie it off on.
Corvus, are you following their antics or are you following me?
I don't know if
Okay,
Corvus.
17.
Can you not hear Ed,
Andy?
Corvus?
I just get blank stares and uhs.
20.
I don't think he knows what he wants to do yet. 20.
I think you're right.
20
Perception.
for the Momo.
Perception.
Yeah, he finds a big rock and he tries to tie it onto it. Although his dexterity may leave some to be desired.
His dexterity's a 15.
Oh, in that case, he's able to do a simple knot pretty well.
His strength is a 6.
Okay.
And as a tiny creature, a 6 strength means he can carry, like, I don't know, 15 pounds or something like that. 45 pounds, I think, is technically.
All right, rope is across. Ed, what were you doing?
I'm
Should he
sloshing
roll
down
for-
the hallway.
All right,
The other
him with the
way.
crown. The light source is leaving, moving towards the creatures.
Produce flame.
Okay.
Wait,
What is everyone
oh,
else doing?
Did we
I'm following
follow?
it. My skill set is better used with him.
All right, so Corvus is going with
Just
Ed.
make sure you cut yourself first.
Yep. I
Did
put
we
down
go
my-
with them? The virus?
Look, if things go badly there, they will want an exit. I am providing them with an exit.
So, do we
That's
make it
not a
back
very
to the
good
last
exit.
an
intersection?
exit to the afterlife.
All right, so you're onto the intersection, and that is where I think I'm going to call it for tonight.
It's 9:01. 10:01.
We have hit the time, and this will give me extra things to prepare for.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
yeah, I think that's what I'm
We
gonna
are
call it.
totally off script. This whole underwater adventure thing was because I went swimming.
pretty much.
Pretty
This
much.
was not supposed to happen. We're supposed to go to Cair Paravel. We're not there.
I mean, to be fair, he's got plenty of material to draw on for an underground world.
Right. So,
Because that's what we wanted is more underground adventures.
right?
Because the
So
last
yeah,
one went
just
so well.
so for when I'm watching this back later, we have 2 of the party members heading toward the T intersection, and we have 2 party members near a 30-foot cliff with a rope being strung across, and that's where, with creatures coming towards the T intersection.
Uh-huh.
And
Do we know which direction the T intersection they're coming from? Back from where we came, or the other direction?
No,
the
from
other
the other
direction,
direction.
so straight ahead of you.
Okay.
So if you're watching on Twitch, please give a follow. Or if you're watching on YouTube, please give a subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Of course, the Wookiee scream has to end it.